Hey, Marvin here, riding down the road enjoying this gorgeous California weather in January. This is just amazing, y'all. Look at this out here. Look at the sun. Look at the, man, isn't that amazing? Anyway, just wanted to cut another video right here. I promised that I would, on my last video, talk about what I know about how the internet started, how things kind of have us in the position as far as technology is today. How it has us in that position because of this internet thing, y'all. So I wanted to kind of tell you what I've discovered. First of all, if you don't know, the internet everybody thinks the internet is something new. It's really not. It was actually discovered in the late 60s, if you didn't know. But they was Army was using it, Army scientists and a few other high-tech type professions were kind of involved, and a lot of people, I even heard that Dan Quayle, was it Dan Quayle or one of the ex-presidents maybe, they thought he had discovered the internet. That's not true. Several people discovered the internet. It took collaboration from a lot of different people. And why is that important? Why that's important is because right now, if you notice, everything that we do in the world is now computer or internet related. And when I was, for example, and people my age coming up in school, we didn't have this sort of technology in school. But when my sons were coming up, I went up to their school and every desk had a computer on it. I'm like, whoa, what's the story? This is something we didn't have. But at the time, believe it or not, I had no idea what they were doing on the computer, right? So I, of course they had to have a computer. So I bought them a computer. And I noticed them on the thing chatting and doing all this kind of good stuff. And I'm like, what's going on? And what I also noticed is that a lot of other people on the computer, they chat. You get on Facebook, you sending out messages. Some of the stuff is stupid, really. But we send it out anyway. What people don't realize is those little chats and messages you send out could be making you money, folks. And I want to show you how. And the reason why I say the internet is important because it's a game changer, folks. I mean, because of the technology of today, average ordinary people, just like myself, are working from home. Right now it's 2 o'clock, and you people are at work most of the time, most of the day. I was during my working years. I was at work, but nowadays, I work from my house, and I don't have to leave. I very seldom I drive occasionally when I want to go out and hang out. Today I had a couple of appointments, talking to a few people about this internet thing, by the way. But I had a couple of appointments, so I'll get out. But normally during the day like this, and obviously in the summer when it gets hot, or in the winter, if I was in a cold climate, if it was cold, I wouldn't leave the house. And I'll still be able to pay my way through life. And actually, a lot of people, I haven't gotten to the point where I could just kind of not do anything, but it's getting there. And I'd like to show you guys how possible that would be for you as well. I'm going through the garage here, so this thing may cut off. Hopefully it won't. But anyway, I wanted to just kind of let you know, and this is the important thing, folks. The internet right now is, people understand and they realize that people do make a living online. And a lot of people won't take advantage of that blessing. I mean, it wasn't always something available for people, average, ordinary people, to go on and do business like big corporations, literally. And again, this is one thing you got to understand. In America, when when they were trying to sell this computer thing to people to take home and do whatever it was capable of doing, which a lot of people had no idea what it was capable of doing, including myself, by the way. It's not like I knew. I've learned, though, and I like to show you some of the things I've learned. But anyway, this is what you must understand. The internet itself had done, just it wasn't selling like they wanted it to. And some genius came up with the idea, why don't we put games on this thing? Do you know when they put games on it, it's never stopped selling ever since then. Now, what does that tell you? we play a lot of games here in America. Well, and that's all good. The bottom line is they got the technology in their home. Oh, let me turn this down. Sorry. They got the technology in everyone's home. Yours, mine, and everyone else. Now, if you'd like to take advantage of that technology, just sitting up there in your house, let me know. I'll be glad to show you some of the things that you can do while just goofing around on the computer. You could be making yourself a few dollars. You could be making yourself some substantial income if you really take and learn some of the skills that we're willing to kind of share with you. So, folks, I'm going to end this right now. I got to get upstairs here. Got some work to do. But I wanted to just kind of do a follow-up on that last video I did, just to let you know how that piece of machinery that they con most people to get into their home is a gold mine for you. Listen, there's going to be a link under this video. If you're interested in finding out how you could possibly position yourself where you could make money on demand from your house, click the link. We've got some information we'd like to share with you. It's free to hear the information. It doesn't cost you anything. So go ahead and click the link. I look forward to talking to you on the other side. Take care.